Hey everyone, it's Sunflower Spirit, and I'm here with another pick a card reading. So for today's reading, we're gonna have it's going to be on what's happening this weekend. So we have pile number one with the I just totally forgot what this purple stone is called. With the purple stone. Pile two with the tiger's eye, and pile three with the white quartz. And this is called Amethyst. I apologize. So pick your stone, pick your pile, and we'll get started here. So this is the pile if you chose the Amethyst Stone and also the this tarot, this tarot, I think. So we're looking at, for pile one, we're looking at what's happening this weekend, what's coming up this weekend, what kind of energy is coming in for you this weekend. So I hope you guys have had a great week. I hope you're enjoying your week. Let's see what's coming in this weekend. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, sorry. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. We have Gateway to Meditation. This deck has extra cards. So this is just about like centering yourself. I'll talk about it a little bit. We have the Seven of Swords. We have Judgment. Well, we have the Two of Wands. Can you see that down there? Then we have the High Priestess. And what else? We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I can already tell for you what's coming in. We have the Six of Swords there on the back of the deck. So what's coming in for you, you're in your head about something this weekend. You're in your head about a decision. You need to rely on your intuition. I feel like you know that you need to rely on your intuition, but you're trying to rely on logic. You also need to use discernment. And I feel like you're also, whenever this decision that you have that you're in your head about, you really want to make. I think it's a big decision because you want to make your life easier for yourself. You want to not be in your head like how you are now. So you are going to need to find your center, like I was talking about this one. This is just about like really being well balanced in all areas of your life, really balancing yourself out. It's also like a call that maybe meditation could help you with this decision, because there's definitely a decision here. I see some like pain, shame, anger, loss, perhaps in the past that's causing you to be in your head about this. This could also have to be with like some sort of like relationship commitment, or like a higher level of commitment, or starting something new, or wanting things to go farther in your relationship or in a connection with somebody else. And so but you've had like bad experiences in the past. I feel like you've really had like a lot of hard knocks in the past. Um, so there's something that you're like missing here that you need to pay attention to, and you're going to receive this from your intuition. It's not going to be from your logic, and that's what the problem is. You're trying to logic it right now. And what this is going to be about is like something about the past. So continuing to do things the way that you have in the past, or doing something different. I feel like there's a match here too, where like you're trying to communicate and be on the same page with this person, but there's some sort of there's like a maturity gap, or there's like an experience gap, and so you guys just kind of are missing the mark when you're trying to communicate with this person. um yeah, you kind of want to move on from whatever this past of what there was a lot of pain, there was a lot of heartbreak in the past, and you're really wanting things to go a little bit smoother right now, and so that's why you're kind of in your head. You also have, there could be two decisions here, but or this could just be a decision where it's like you know that you need to move forward with something or stay where you are. And you know that there's like a whole wide world out there to do whatever it is that you want or to make a different decision, or you're just going to stay in what you have been previously doing. Um, so they're saying that like meditation would be helpful for you. They're also saying try to center your thoughts. There's lots of meditations you could do on YouTube. And meditation is sometimes it's as simple as like a check-in, like where you do a scan of your body, just like a quick scan, like, how am I feeling? Where am I tense? Like, and then trying to, be present with that. So meditation doesn't have to be like this long thing where you're like sitting there for hours, with your hands like this or whatever. It's not like that. Um, so that's kind of what I've seen for you guys. Some sort of decision about a relationship, moving to a higher level of commitment, perhaps, but also you're kind of in your head needing to follow your intuition, listen to your intuition, and you're not on the same page with somebody. You want to get on the same page, and so how you're going to get on the same page is you're going to kind of go within, do that meditative thing, listen to that intuition, pull from your subconscious, pull what's not, things aren't always surface level, and so pulling from your subconscious could really help you with this right now. It also told me like watch your tongue, watch your words. Um, and don't use the past. Don't hold the past to the present. Like recognize your past was a different experience, possibly different people. You were possibly even a different person then, and so being present with what's happening now versus like trying to pull the past into it because of your fear. Okay, so that's what I have for you. That's what's coming in for you for this weekend. Hopefully that resonated. Hopefully it was helpful. And if not, you can pick another pile. Hello, so this pile is for those of you who chose the Tiger's Eye. And this reading is going to be on what's coming in for you this weekend, what kind of energy is coming in for you this weekend. So I hope you guys have been enjoying your week, and I hope you will enjoy your weekend, whatever it is that you choose to do. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. So let's see what is coming in for you guys this weekend. We have the Two of Swords. Whoa. We have the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh, I think the last pile got this in the same place. We have the Hermit and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, they got it in the same exact place. We have the Star. So I don't know if these piles will be similar or different. I'll let you know. Strength. Wow, powerful. Powerful. I have the two. Oh, the Two of Wands was in the same position as the last one too. That is just crazy. The World. I'm pulling out these old decks that I haven't used for a while too, which is interesting. And Judgment. Oh, the last one got Judgment too, but it wasn't in this spot. It was where the Strength is. And then we have the Fool. Wow, so some big stuff happening because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 major arcana in 10 cards. Wow. Okay. So what's going on for you this weekend? I feel like you've been doing some healing, maybe some introspection, maybe completing cycles, learning some lessons, figuring out. The last pile had a decision. It is also apparent that you have a decision here too. So there is some sort of decision where you are. It's kind of like trying to decide if you want to move forward the same way that you've gone before or in a similar fashion, or if you want to move differently. They're showing me that it's most likely going to be in your best interest to take some sort of risk here. Um, and there's a lot coming at you, and I feel like that could be kind of confusing for you. Like there's a lot of movement, a lot happening this weekend, maybe a lot of communication coming in, and so you are stuck in your head, and you're also stuck with how to move. You're feeling stuck with how to move on this. Um, so you're kind of going to need to go inward. You want to I feel like there is some sort of like celebration like with family or like a higher level of commitment, kind of like this is kind of like what I got in the last one, but this has to do with your healing. It has to do with your vulnerability, like your ability to be like strong in the situation, to have courage in the situation. Um and to also, yeah, to kind of like have vulnerability, take a risk with something. And I feel like this is hard for you because you have been learning cycles, you have been completing cycles, um, and you have been like learning a lot of lessons. So, and you're still kind of in that process, but this has been like a healing journey for you, and there has been a lot coming at you. Um, so there's some sort of risk that needs to be taken. I think this risk has to deal with your success, what you are going to find successful in the situation. You've kind of been like working on healing as far as like your relationships go, or possibly like a specific relationship. And so you're going to have to take some sort of risk, and it's going to be a vulnerable risk. You're going to have to like really go within and try to figure out like how you're going to take this risk. And I think that's kind of what you're trying to do. That's what your decision is. This is similar to the first one, so you might want to check that one out too. But it's a little bit different because this is like your healing process. You've also been healing something concerning your relationships with others, or like I said, a specific relationship, I guess. Um, and things are moving pretty quickly. So I feel like for you, it's more just like trying to separate all this information. It could be leading to some sort of overwhelm, um, and you really want to make a good decision. I feel like there might be people too that are like trying to influence you on this decision. So it's kind of like a matter of like going within. What do you want? What it is that you want, because it's your life. So I think that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully that was helpful. Hopefully that resonates. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, this is for those of you who chose the white quartz, and this reading is on what is coming in for you this weekend. What kind of energy is coming in for you this weekend? What's happening this weekend? I hope you enjoyed your week. Hope you've had a fantastic week, and I hope your weekend's gonna be good too. So let's see what energy you have for this weekend. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Hierophant, we have the Devil, the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. The last pile got the Two of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Wands, the Page of Rods. And then on the bottom, we have the Queen of Rods. So what is happening for you this weekend? There's something that you're learning about. you're learning about your stability, but I feel like you're in your head with this. You're also learning about working together with somebody on something. Maybe some communication is coming in. There could be communication coming in too about like working together with somebody on like a project or something. Um, and also you're learning about your stability in regards to something that needs to be released. This could be like, yeah, you need to walk away from something. Um, because there's something that you want to like create. You're working on creating something. I don't know if you're like a writer or a I have writer here. Um, but you're kind of in your head about this. There's some sort of fear, and I think the fear is because this is like the unknown. Like you want to move away from something that has been like causing you stress or maybe like stressful emotions or something, causing you a lot of conflict in your head, but you're also like kind of feeling stuck with moving forward, with taking this step, this decision to move forward because it's kind of been like a really big struggle for you, um, because through this process you've really like found yourself, you've found kind of like who you are and what it is that you value, but and sort of like your stability, like I said, like your this resourcefulness where you're able to like build. But I feel like you recognize that you're in some sort of situation where you're not going to be able to do that. So you want to move forward to something where you will be able to. But there's some resistance, like some caution here. You're exercising some caution. And really what you're doing is you're like making the decision not to decide. Um, but it looks like you are going to move forward because I do see you like finding your power here. So I think there's something like whatever it is that you need to release, you just kind of have to like do it. Kind of it's kind of like pick your battles. Like, do you want to keep having the same battles, or would you rather just like move on from it, even though it might be a little bit scary, a little bit hard, like you've been through a lot. You're not gonna know until you find out, until you try, right? So I think this is like and in this process it's showing me that you're gonna find your power, you're gonna get your power back and be like, oh yeah, I remember why I was doing this or why I needed to remove myself from this sort of situation. There is a little bit of fear here though, and I think it's going to depend on too, like looking at what your values are right now. You've worked really hard to sort of like create some of these values. And so I think now it would be like a good time to honor those. And it's not like you don't have what it takes. It's showing me that you have like a lot of ability to create the life that you want, to create the stability that you want, that you are stable and you have done that in the past. It's just sort of like you're in your head about it a little bit. Um, but it's showing me that you are going to be, you have this sort of like internal power, like this self empowerment that's going to kind of be like the key to overcoming some of these obstacles, like getting out of your head and, um, looking at the past and seeing it as like a means to guard yourself to this. And there's definitely opportunities here. There's a couple of different opportunities here. So hopefully that helpful. Hopefully that resonates. And thank you guys so much for stopping by. And I'll talk to you guys later.